Yo, what's going on, everyone? So today we're gonna look at Dogecoin. Doge, what's going on with it? It has definitely taken a massive dip, and the overall market in general has taken a slight hit too. So I'm not too surprised, but let's just take a look at the market right now. So yesterday I made a video. Doge was literally in the top 5 cryptocurrencies. I didn't even have to scroll down. Now our famous Dogecoin, our meme coin, has disappeared and is currently ranked number 8. So we can see the spike from the 7-day percent. It's absolutely insane. Currently, now the 24 hours, not the best, I'd say, but that's most likely expected because when something goes up super high, it's going to eventually fall back down. But right now, at least, we are currently at 26 cents. Now, I'm not too surprised because also Bitcoin is taking a slight dip too. I mean, we're up like 63 plus K. Now we're back to 60. ETH seems to be maintaining its position for the most part. So it looks still at 2, almost 2.4 pretty much. And these are the rest of the cryptocurrencies right here. But looking at Doge right now, and I'm going to go over to the chart too and just check out some fun facts about it. So definitely stay tuned. But for the most part, we were pretty much at 50 plus billion yesterday at the high points, and this was at like 38 cents. And that wasn't even the highest point either. So it was like 40 plus cents when I checked. But now we're at 34 bill now. So we have a significant drop in the actual market cap. Billions of dollars have just disappeared just like that from the market cap. And currently we're chilling right now. So let's go over, look at the chart and see what's going on with Doge. And just remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Be sure to do research before making any investments. But I mean, look at this absolutely monstrous price increase. And I know a lot of people talking about on social media. I saw a lot of posts the other day of people who became overnight millionaires literally because of Doge, right? And I noticed that a lot of new people are in the space, and the FOMO must have been absolutely insane. I personally wasn't too, I'd say, affected by that because I know a lot of times when cryptocurrencies go up super high, everybody's freaking out, everybody's getting rich, and then people start to freak out and they want to get in too. And next thing you know it, they're caught with the bag, and pretty much people now are holding right now. So for the most part, we see that it actually went up to, let's look at this high point, basically 44 cents, almost 45 cents, give or take, depending on which chart you're looking at. And just literally, if you were to, let's just see let's just go like the most nearest low point, and let's just say April 10th. So like a week pretty much ago, we're at 0.06, and at the high point, I mean, we're looking at the percent gain just from literally a week, 630 plus percent. But I did say in my previous video the calculations of what if you invested $1,000 into Doge at the beginning of the year, depending on 2015, 16, 17, etc., how much you would have made. And basically, if you would have put in 1K back in 2017, you would have basically became a millionaire. And you can feel free to check out that video. I have it down in my YouTube. You guys can check that out and see the calculations. But looking at right now, just overall what happened pretty much. Obviously, we hit the high point, and then when I was making my videos around the 38 plus cents, give or take, price points, and then massive sell-off right here. So currently we're at, what, 26? So let's just take a look at the 44 to the current price, and we're continuing to drop to 40 plus percent dip. Now, at that percent, it's not the craziest dip, but in terms of the current trend where I think it's going to head, again, this is still, I'd say, a new territory, because to see something go up like this crazy, technically for really no reason, is just absolutely insane. But obviously we've seen a lot of cryptocurrencies going crazy too, but they actually have some sort of use case or some at least sales points on the use of their crypto versus Doge, to my understanding, created as a meme, a joke, and now it's literally worth multi-billions. Doesn't really have any, I'd say, significant backing behind this increase in price. Now, if you have any resources or like links to articles indicating why this surged up so high, feel free to link it down below. But just looking at the general chart, we basically a dip below the 50 MA so far. And at this point, there's nothing really stopping us yet from continuing to drop. So as long as the overall market is dropping, like Bitcoin continues to drop, or even people just start selling off, I mean, I don't know where this is going to potentially end, but we do have some support levels, at least for trading sideways here. I'd say that we probably would have to want to test first. But just looking at the overall RSI on the 1 hour charts, I mean, we're getting closer towards the oversold territory. We still have some space though for it to continue to dip. So potentially it could continue to fall below the 50 MA. And then depending on what happens in the space, and we can see this continue to consolidate sideways, or we can just see it continue to drop, and then next thing you know it's back to its normal state, right? So again, there has to be something that caused this massive, literally billions of dollars out of the market cap for this to go here. And then obviously in combination of people FOMOing in, thinking like, oh, everybody's getting in, so I'm gonna get in too. Next thing you know, people start taking profits and then start to sell off. Now, I saw a lot of people actually posting on social media how they became essentially millionaires, but a lot of them didn't actually sell. So the craziest part is if they would have just sold, they would have basically, collected their 1 mil plus check, and then next thing you know, they could buy back in once it dips. And I noticed a lot of people too last night on social media, they technically became millionaires. Some even posted it too, so you guys can definitely just see it. But even on Reddit, and I noticed a lot of them didn't actually sell, or I say take profits, right? So technically they were a millionaire for a short period of time, and then if they would have sold, then they would have obviously collected the bag. But a lot of them didn't. They held through. And now technically, if you were to calculate that price, they're like, almost 500, 600K ers now, I guess. So definitely it's going to be interesting to see the future for Doge and like how people react. But in general, let's just take a look at the overall, like what's going on. So I tried to check Elon Musk, and before I posted, he didn't have any really tweets going on. So I didn't really see anything. But he did post this, everything to the moon, when literally Doge was going crazy. And then also he has like these little eye emojis. And I don't see the exact tweet, like if this is just him posting one or if it's replying to something. I saw a reply, like an edited version. I don't know if this was the exact one, but pretty much he just put eyes. And then next thing you know this was when Dogecoin was like literally going crazy. So I believe so. That's something that I found that was recent. Other than that, these were like the old tweets I saw. And that's already showed that. But these were the more, I'd say, updated ones I didn't see beforehand. And then obviously, as you know, his company stuff too. So Elon definitely, I don't know what happened, why Doge went crazy. But I was reading this article, and this is showcasing like the history of Doge. So I figure I can show you some fun facts. And pretty much, we saw here, but the market cap of Doge, which is literally a meme coin originally, I think technically it's still considered like a meme coin. It was worth more than Barclays, which has a $44 billion market cap, or Lloyd's Banking Group, which was 42. And even today at the half price, like 25 cents, 26 cents, it's still in the 30 plus bills. So that's absolutely insane for somebody who just makes this, random cryptocurrency for fun, I guess. Now it's, it's literally billions of dollars. And then you can see here some history. They say how they used the Doge meme, the dog. And then what's funny, I find this interesting, but back in 2013, millions of Doge were actually stolen from a cyber attack. And back in the day, millions of Doge, it says worth like 16K. So like back in the day, that's nothing really. But then they say that resulted over 30 million coins missing. Now, fast forward, 7, 8 years from now, you take 30 mil here, times that by, let's say, the current price. Let's change that to, let's do 26 now, technically. We can see that that's worth $7.8 million by today's means. And if this was at the high point, like if we just do the 44, I mean, that's like equivalent of 13 million plus, essentially, that was stolen, assuming that these, people still can even access the Doge, and two, they sold at the top. But that's basically, you just know it's like multi-millions of dollars now eventually today, which is kind of crazy to see that as time progresses. And what's interesting is actually it's a derivative of Lucky Coin, which was forked from Litecoin and uses a script algorithm. So that's cool because it actually has 1-minute block intervals, making it faster than other blockchains. And let me see if I can exit off this really quick. And the interesting thing is there's no cap on the supply of coins, so the coin can basically inflate infinitely. And there's some more fun facts regarding the Dogecoin and stuff like that, but I still think it's absolutely crazy that this price spiked up to this number. I didn't even think it was possible to hit it this quickly. Yeah, there's people saying like, oh, $1, but I wasn't expecting that to happen, or at least say close to 44 cents just like a couple of days from like a week literally. So interesting to see what's going to happen with Doge and how this market is going. Now, there are obviously the cons because if stuff like this goes up this high for absolutely no real reason besides maybe some whales just deciding to get in or whatever reason they wanted this to go up, that could indicate that maybe a potential top of the markets, or I'd say get indication that maybe we're in a market where that things might reverse sometime in the future just because everything is going up like crazy. So know that it's not going to continue forever. Eventually something is going to fall back down, and obviously we can see that with Doge happening here. But in terms, again, this is crypto space. Tomorrow I could wake up, Doge is $1. So we don't know yet. But until today, at least right now, we're currently downtrending, massive sell-offs. So we'll have to wait and see where we start to form some support and see what happens after that. But definitely, if you made this far in the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button for Dogecoin. Also, if you want to get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850, then feel free to click the link in my description below and sign up for an account. And all you need to do is deposit a minimum of $100 or more, so you can be able to receive 2 free stocks valued up to potentially $1,850. And aside from that, I'll see you in the next one.